So, pay attention, Randy, since you were here last week.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Last time on Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. The second year of Strixhaven has begun, and you each chose one of the 5 colleges that you're going to spend, hopefully, the rest of your academic career at. Val'ri and Revia chose Silverquill. Erakos chose Witherbloom. Brick, who will not be here today, chose Lorehold. And Lilisula, I assume you are still going to not Quandrix, to Prismari, which we will go into that, so you're a little caught up. But a week after you started classes, you haven't started your jobs yet, but you found out that this year Strixhaven is going to be holding a Mage Tower tournament. Mage Tower being the most popular sport on campus. Going to be holding a tournament near the end of the year, which is going to be capped off with an all-star game known as the Battle of Strixhaven, which 2 opposing teams that are going to be handpicked are going to fight for dominance and have bragging rights at the end of the school year. And I think all of you signed up willingly or to, show up. Some other students. Some students like Javanesh were a bit upset that Brick and some of his friends were choosing Mage Tower over Silk Ball, but how that's going to play out is yet to be decided. But you each had your first week, signed up for Mage Tower tournament, but you've yet to find the results for that. But to catch up a little bit with Lilisula, let's go over your campus a little bit. Your college. And I'll bring you over to Prismari. Alright, you have chosen Prismari, which is... Oh, was Nora in Prismari? Yeah, she was. Okay. You've chosen Prismari, which is the most expressive of the 5 colleges. And like all the colleges, there are 2 opposing ideals at play in each college. For example, in Silverquill, it's the Shadow and the Radiance. The Shadow tends to use one's talents to focus on themselves, and the Radiance is using that talents to help other people, not just yourselves. For Prismari, it is expression and perfection. The perfectionists spend their time perfecting, their art, while the expressionists are more freeform, creating art from the chaos and the happy little accidents that come from them. So as you don't have to choose one per se, but you do have 2 counselors that will help guide you through the classes and which courses of study to take. And for you, there's only one professor of perfection here, so this Genasi named Viren, the voice of duality, and to Fappy, the thunder conductor. Are those good magic cards, Kevin?
Hold on.
But they sit down at you, and
Zaffy is like a command. None of these really. The best thing from Prismari is the Prismari command and the band card, like expressive iteration. So their spells are more impactful than their characters.
So this professor of expression, expression and perfection, each sit down with you and they ask you, which course of study do you think you'll go down in the future? Perfecting your art or expressing yourself through creativity? Val'ri lets you know that he expressed his creativity by creating like thunderous drum sounds. Each beat of the drumstick was like a thunderstorm. And he expressed his rage, his angst that way when he was younger.
These people are scary.
Oh yeah, they're intense.
Yeah. It's like, let's see here. Do I have to like make a choice right now? Or
Oh, it's not a
something,
choice. They're
like,
just curious, like which one fits your personality the most.
It's philosophy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if anything, Lilisula is big on expressing herself artistically, because Dad's a bard, and so like she always feels like putting feeling into actions, and so like she's a bit of an open book about that kind of stuff. So I suppose best way to respond to this situation is being more about expressing myself and showing people who I am outside of me being me. A 5'2" half drow girl.
One of them says that when your fellow classmates, Xanther, is very much the same way.
Oh, he's my buddy.
Yeah.
That's why.
He waves from across the room.
We were just like, hey.
Your fellow students in Prismari are of course Xanther and Quintilius.
Hey, Quintilius, you the guy a bunch of my friends hate.
It's like, yes, I kind of got that impression, but I think one finds me tolerable.
Oh, maybe they do. I don't know.
It's just that brick. It's just a big. It's an open book about how he feels. I'm not sure if he hates me or what.
Well, I mean, if your head is still attached to your shoulders, it means he likes you enough to not, well,
And also with you is at this point a third year, which you've ran into occasionally with someone you haven't really talked to. A student named Nora Ann Wu. It's a fellow Prismari student.
Oh, hello.
She apparently works with Revia, so she knows who Revia is.
Are you still? You're not doing the clean up the dorms anymore, I don't think, right?
I think she's still doing it until like.
It's like you don't actually work.
Better.
You don't actually work here anymore.
Yeah, like I think I didn't change her jobs or anything. She's still in like the band and then the cleanup crew.
Was the Strixhaven that you put the Strixhaven star because you like the band counted as
the band replaced the star,
okay,
and then I kept the one because I like having money.
Yeah, money's good. I like money.
Nora says, your friend Revia tends to not do a lot of cleaning and do a lot of snooping.
Yeah, friend is a very loose term for when we talk about Revia. It's more like ally, but like ally when you raise your eyebrow. Because I'm not sure if she even knows what a friend is.
Yeah, I've had to stop her like trying to steal garbage. That seemed to be like students' old personal things.
Oh, kind of. Did she ever mention that it's her just trying to start a horde?
It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess she is. I mean, she's half dragon, right? Like, not dragonborn.
Near as I'm aware, but I'm not
She's
exactly an expert. She says out of the bushes because her ears are
in your mind.
Oh right, yeah, because you're psychic. It's like, get out of my head, Charles.
Well, I'm definitely a proponent of being yourself and not denying one's nature. And dragons do have a hoarding nature, I suppose, but she shouldn't be stealing old garbage from
Yeah,
people's trash cans.
you could probably say something like, "Oh, I don't think Father would approve," and then she'll straighten right up.
Which seems to be
Out
mother.
of character. Yep, it's mother.
Yeah, it's
Mother wouldn't approve.
Mither.
Mother wouldn't approve of you collecting garbage, Revia.
Yeah.
It's okay.
One man's trash, another man's treasure, I suppose.
One man's trash is a dragon's hoard, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Write that down.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. You can have that one for free.
So who do you want to be roommates with, Xanther or Quintilius?
You know what? For the chaos, Quintilius.
Xanther being kind of one of the more popular students in schools, already found someone already offered to be a roommate. He was just too nice to decline. So when you come up, he's like,
roommates.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, this other random student that I'm not going to introduce. We're already bunking up.
Oh, it's okay, Xanther. We're still friends, and that there's nothing that can change that unless, of course, you join a cult and then try to hand me over to a lich.
Very specific.
I'm a very specific person.
It's like, hey, if you get chosen for the Battle of Strixhaven, I can be the one cheering you on.
Ooh, I'd like that a lot. You have such a theater voice, Dad calls it, and that you can project real well. And Dad says that people who can do that will go very, very far in the music and dance world.
Well, usually the families are invited to the to the maid shower.
Dad won't be here, but my aunts and uncles will.
I would love to meet him. Sounds like my kind of guy.
Yeah, Dad's a little weird, but you'd like my uncle. He's real cool.
And then there's Quintilius, who was thinking that, it looks like I get by without having a roommate.
That's where you're wrong, silly.
It's like, oh, I thought I would have a little bit of quiet time. But I can make this work.
I can be quiet. I'm actually really good at it. You won't even, when I was a little kid, my dad used to put bells on my clothes because I just had this bizarre ability to just vanish. And so that's why. And she kind of on her she's like little wristbands on, and then like a little jingly jangly necklace. Like that's why I wear these. It's because bells are cute.
And as you walk, you just like ring,
yeah,
ring, ding, ding,
as
ding.
she walks, there's a little jingle when she walks. Yeah.
You can see Quintilius is trying to keep his composure. It's like, I'm sure I'll get used to it.
Oh yeah, you forget about it.
It's like, well,
I sure did.
I will require time to rehearse my my lines and in my prose, which I expect not to be disturbed when I do.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay.
It's like, very well. So also, when you were signing up for Mage Tower tournament, Professor Sharpbeak, the Owlwind, did ask all of you to, as a favor, to gather up the missing mascots that she was cataloging for the Mage Tower tournament. She was doing so in a hall in Witherbloom in the Sedgemoor, and she said about half a dozen of them got loose, and are now hiding in the swamp, and she's just far too busy to go wrangle them herself, but she does offer a reward for taking your free time to help her out. And many of you want the extra credit and the brownie points. You agreed to spend the time this weekend to help Professor Sharpbeak find these missing mascots.
I mean, Sharpbeak's kind of cool, so of course, wouldn't.
Yeah,
if it's
we gotta go to the swamp again.
It's like you're
That
just
means
there.
we gotta get to my beach episode. Val'ri, oh yeah, Val'ri hasn't been to the swamp.
And I pretty much live there.
Yeah, that's like your backyard.
Erakos is a swamp warlock.
Well, he's a swamp cleric.
Just
a
so you know,
ghost
listeners, just let us know before the game started that is literally 100 degrees in her room.
Yeah.
So her energy is a little low at the moment.
Send cooling thoughts her way.
Yeah.
Please.
Sorry, we're not going to Icewind Dale, but we're going to the
God.
human swamp.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's great.
Down in the bayou.
I'm just, immersing myself in the.
In the setting, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any swamp clothes?
No.
See, I just wear a swimsuit.
I mean, I don't really wear that.
Long
Much.
boots.
Well, yeah, but I'm.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
Horse.
Yeah, she doesn't need
Yeah.
boots.
True.
She's got.
When are we going? I want to change.
Does Revia wear pants?
We've
Oh
never,
yeah, it's part of my rent. It's
canonically-
part of my.
we've never canonically said, I don't think.
Yeah, I wear
does.
clothes. I can't give it all away for free. You have to keep some things an illusion, so that the boys
I think it is
are
traditional
fantasizing.
for centaurs and centaur-related species to keep their animal half not wearing clothes.
Yeah, no. Does Val'ri wear pants like
Yeah.
this or like this?
But imagine you do have like special robes made that like fit your
Yeah.
body shape and all that. Oh, and Lilisula, you got your official Prismari robes, so you can discard
Yay.
your white and black ones for red and blue.
Yay! Because you know what that means. I can hide it in my clothes, or in my armor. Like Lilisula whips out just this thick armor.
Well, we're not quite full plate mail yet, but you do
Yeah,
have I think
okay.
scale mail
Yep.
because you've been lifting weights over the summer and you got heavy armor master.
Yeah. Lilisula's tanky.
Yep, so you can be a little more of a frontline fighter.
Yeah, and I've also got some reaction spells that also help with my defense too.
Yep.
So I can just be like, stop that. How about?
Brick doesn't feel like going back to the swamp. He just got eaten up by mosquitoes last time.
He also has to train for the mage tower.
Oh, he definitely wants to be in that mage tower.
Yeah, because that's the whole reason he was brought to school in the first place.
Alright, before we head out though, is there anything you'd like to do?
Revia is going to change into her swimsuit.
Alright. Like the one piece with the
Yeah.
diamond cap on top? With the
Yeah.
hair cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not a sexy swimsuit. It's just like a regular, like one piece, like school swimsuit.
That's funny.
I mean, Erakos has probably just knows that afterwards he's going to have to find somebody with prestidigitation to clean his outfit. So, but he knows plenty of people
Yeah,
who
but
do
you're just
that.
going
so-
back
Revia
to the
would
swamp
do it.
after. So like, just live with stinky robes from now on.
Yeah, Revia will clean you up.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows so many people with prestidigitation. It's not an issue.
Are you a dirty boy, Erakos?
I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. You know that.
I do.
I have a very important question to ask you. There are 4 entrances to Wiltroot Hall, which is the area where the mascots got free. Which direction are you going to? North, east, south, or west?
South.
East. Listen, in Mahjong, you always start on the east. The east wind is the first wind, so you always go with the east first.
East.
East.
I also vote east.
I agree. Let's go east.
Sorry, Erakos.
And we'll see we'll see who proves to be right.
Listen, that's how you play Mahjong.
That's a really passive-aggressive way to agree with us.
We're gonna get a breachy hand.
I mean, ultimately, I don't think it matters, but
Well, no. I just, you gotta have decisiveness.
Well, it depends on what you might run into first.
Yes.
Sorry to set it up.
Anyway, while he's setting up. Hey, Lilisula, do you know I'm psychic?
Yeah, you talked in my brain, like, a while ago.
Oh, no, that was out of character. But this, as Revia now speaks inside your brain, is in character.
Why does your voice still sound raspy in my brain? I just assumed it was because your voice is like that because of your throat. You mean you just always sound like that to yourself, too?
Oh, yeah, my voice is beautiful.
You can't... You... Okay. Okay, alright. That's,
Technically, the psychic voice sounds kind of like vague and like nothing. That's just for the audience so they can understand it's Revia talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you just hear nondescript words in your brain and you kind of like auto-translate it.
That's true, yeah. I just thought it would be funny to make fun of you.
Oh, you can't make fun of Revia. She's the queen and the star of the show.
Right, so as you head to this area of the Sedgemoor, you see the form of a giant tree stump, like in the distance. You would know this as Wiltroot Hall. Most of you probably had a class or two here over the past year. But it is a large, hollowed-out tree trunk that is surrounded by swamp. It has these pathways that you can walk along, so you don't have to trudge in the swamp water. But in order to try to find these pests, you might have to venture off the beaten path.
All right, gang, we have 5 pests to find.
So Sharpie does say that there are 6 pests that she lost. You
5 pests.
recover as many as you can to help her out. Or also have to rely on someone else, perhaps. Maybe even a rival. He says that very dramatically. And of course, the team who gets me the most pests gets the most points.
Are they all pests? Or
Mascots.
Pests?
They're all different mascots. Mascots
Okay.
being the for each college. Yeah. All right. So the landmarks around you is to your north. You see a observation hut, one of the many that you'll find in the Sedgemoor. And to the south, you actually see Javanese by another observation hut, and he seems to be in a heated argument.
So, because I, out of character, stole Erakos' thunder, but now that we're here, Revia will ask Erakos. Erakos, you have ghost powers, right? So, and one of the mascots is for Lorehold is like a spirit. So, do you have any like ghost vibes of maybe where one of them might be?
Hmm. I'm not sure. I am gonna have to check.
You have locate object.
I do not. I don't even have that. I don't even think I have that as a knowable spell. Nope. I do actually. Would I've known to prepare it?
Well, it's just I thought like the ghost.
Actually, you know, hold on.
I will let you, because you knew
No, I
you were
wouldn't.
going to be looking for things. If you want to retroactively, wait, can clerics prepare spells? I forget. I think they can.
Yeah, it's every. I believe it's every night.
Yeah, it's like you gotta pray in the morning. And then
Some classes can't do it until they level up. That's why I ask. But yeah, if you want to switch spells.
All right, let's see here. What do I get rid of? Let's get rid of Sanctuary, I guess. I'm sure that.
Yeah, we really don't need we're not going big long for rest. That sanctuary would be useful.
Okay, and I can do it as a ritual. I think is that a ritual? No, that's just concentration. All right. I guess I cast locate object.
Okay. Which type of mascot are you looking for?
Since they mentioned it, I guess I'm looking for the ghost one.
Ghost. So that would be the spirit statue.
Yeah, the Lorehold.
Yeah. They're spirits that kind of reside within little statuettes. They can be kind of anything. You raise your hand like a dowsing rod, wave around, and you think and you sense that there is a spirit mascot to the south. Not where Javanish is, but even further.
Isn't that funny?
What is?
I said we should have come from the south, and look and behold where our object is.
Well, now we know. I guess we gotta, if we're going in the swamp, we gotta listen to you. I'll keep that in mind.
I agree.
To the south!
Breeze of movement, I'll move your tokens around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to pass by Javanish? So you go to the
Oh,
south?
I do. I want to hear what they're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the juicy lore?
I'm a gossipy queen.
Oh yay, juicy, rumors. Yeah.
I have some sweatpants with juicy on the rump.
No, you don't. Please don't. No.
I didn't bring them.
Oh no.
The mere fact that you own them is the issue.
Oh, it's from another plane.
So you see a little observation hut with an old fountain inside, and you see Javanish is actually arguing with the water inside. He goes, I'm telling you, you can't stay here. They're gonna find out you're here, and they're gonna make you leave. And you hear the water like gurgle in a bubbly voice that says, I like it here. They don't care where I go, I choose to stay here. Devin doesn't really notice as you walk up to him, but he kind of hears you enter. He's like, oh, hey guys, I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah, it appears you to be having a conversation with a fountain, which that's new for me.
Oh, it's not a fountain.
Which? Oh, sorry.
So he goes, well, it's not a fountain. I mean, it is a fountain, but it's not a fountain talking. He goes, Lothanep, you might as well show yourself. And this, snake-like tendril of water appears, completely with, like, a mouth and a beast-like head. Kind of snakes his way out of the fountain water. And he goes, we were your friends. He goes, well, this is Team Flump, minus the big guy. It says Lilisula, Erakos, Val'ri, Revia. He says, this is Lothanep, the local water weird.
Is he a mascot?
He goes, no, he's just, someone, you know, living in the fountain where I'm supposed to get water from for Tusktooth over at Bow's End for his stew. But, someone refuses to leave.
Have a little sip of the old man.
I'm not gonna drink the water weird.
Oh, I would. Yo, can I get a cup? I want to drink him.
Lothanep
I don't.
turns towards you, saying, like to see you try.
Uh-oh.
I feel like you'd like it.
No one drinks from my holy water.
Oh, okay. It's that kind of deal. Like it's your body. I thought you know, you were just kind of like the water didn't matter.
I am the water.
Yeah, I don't know much about elementals.
And now that I'm not under the wizard's control, I can stay where I like. And I will decide to stay here. Comfortable. Better than the swamp.
I mean that. I believe that water is for everyone's use, not just yours, and it's a little rude to take it over.
Who here is the one made out of water?
He has a point.
Well, I mean, we're all. I think we're like 60 to 70% water, depending on the person.
That can't be true.
I
You're
don't know.
made of meat and skin and things that aren't water.
I mean, there's a lot of water in us if you look at it from a certain
He
perspective.
doesn't believe you. But
Hey,
no,
Lothanep.
all meat and blood.
I mean, if we don't have water, we'll die.
Well, I'll have to do my own research and make my own decisions.
I start giving him a lecture on the anatomy of how we're made up of mostly liquid, but with various proteins and minerals, and I start giving him basically an anatomy lesson.
Yeah, give me a performance or a persuasion check.
I was gonna say that's a medicine check.
Yeah, but you're trying to explain it to him.
Oh.
You may know the information, but you need to make it sound interesting.
Yeah. It's an elemental, not a student.
Should've got me to do it.
That's true. Anything Revia says is hilarious.
Apparently, I go into my professor mode, and
It says,
it comes out as a droning.
If you're made of water, let me go in you, and I shall see for myself.
Yeah,
You know-
give him a big sip.
Yeah, Erakos,
Well-
do it.
Drink him.
Javnesh goes, no one's entering anyone.
Yeah, with my 17 medicine check, I definitely know that's a bad idea.
Anyway, Lothanep, why particularly are you into the water at this little place? I'm just curious. I know it's better than the nasty swamp water, but like, there's a lot of other places on campus that have even better water, especially in the Quadrix one. They have like really beautiful fountains and stuff, and they'd probably love to have you.
His little water eyebrows kind of raise up. And he goes, bigger fountains than this.
Oh, like huge.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Val'ri,
yeah.
you tell him. Tell him
Yeah.
about like all the fountains you saw.
He turns
Yeah.
to you, Val'ri.
She'll explain in great detail all the fountains that she saw.
It's like buildings made of water,
Yeah.
rivers in the sky.
There's even like a thing you walk under and it looks like you're walking underwater, but you're kind of not. I don't know. It's really cool though, but there's lots of water and I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
I actually think they'd like it. I mean, because
Yeah.
like Lothanep kind of, like you're a water weird. You're kind of made of water, but you're also a lot. That's the kind of thing they'd like. They'd like talk about you and talk to you all day.
One of you give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Well, my persuasion's only +1, so
Oh, my persuasion is +6.
yeah, go for it.
Do it at advantage, yep, since everyone's talking it up.
Yeah, good.
26.
Yeah, that 20. Yeah, I think.
Well, it's logical. It's
Yeah.
pretty logical.
He goes, that sounds like the plane of water itself. He says, little owl man, you must take me there. He goes, I can't exactly carry you, but tell you what, I'll come back, nice comfy cauldron, and we can take you to Quandrix, the land
Yeah,
of
get
water.
Brick to do it. He's strong. He can pick him up.
It's like, yeah, I'll talk to Brick.
Oh.
See if he cares.
Oh.
Where's Brick anyway?
I think he's like working out.
He
Yeah.
got food poisoning.
Really? I thought he was working out.
No, he's pooping his brains out.
Oh no!
Oh.
Revia is legitimately concerned about Brick's
Oh.
butthole.
Oh, he'll be fine.
He goes-
He's got a high con.
You know, I'd live with him now. In Lorehold. I don't want to. Is it contagious? Like what?
No, he just ate
Poisoning
something
isn't
bad.
contagious.
Yeah, it's not big contagious. You eat something bad and it makes you pee out your butt for a while.
Well, I'm an owl,
Yeah, it's-
so
Oh, you don't have to worry about that then.
Yeah,
'Cause
they have a
kind of
cloaca.
already. Yeah, you kind of already pee out your
it's like I'm
butt,
pretty
so-
sure that's how it already
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what?
Throw up
Even
all
if
the
you-
bones.
Even if you got it, even if you got food poisoning, it wouldn't affect you at all. You're fine. You're like the ideal roommate for somebody who has food poisoning.
I'm learning a lot today about myself and others.
I threw up bones sometimes whenever I
Okay.
ate like a mouse that one
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
You know, I
can
think.
we-
I suspect the conversation.
Um.
This conversation has reached its end.
Lothanep will, for the moment, hop over to some of the swamp water. He says, you may gather your special water, little owl child. He goes, thank you. He'll gather up a tankard. He goes, oh, this is what gives Tusk a special kick in his stews. And from the fountain, when the water shimmers, it's almost like a polygonal shape, and a little fractal mascot pops out. Let's say it is also kind of looks like a snake. It's kind of like impersonating the water weird.
Put it in the bag.
It's like you're looking for these things?
Oh yeah,
Yep,
it's actually
we have been tasked. That
Oh yeah, mascot duty.
Yeah.
Good luck. I mean, the swamps aren't that dangerous, but you know, you have to wade through swamp water.
Oh, I
I
don't
know
mind
these.
that.
I know these swamps like the back of my hand. I'm perfectly fine.
I like how the gunk feels between my dragon feet.
Alright, so in order to try to capture one of these mascots, you have to do either a athletics or sleight of hand check if you want to either wrestle it to the ground or to sneak up on it, or if think of another way to persuade it. You can do another type of check. But it's giving this little like cooing sound, but like it sounds like crystal, like rattling.
Do any of you guys have a good athletics and or sleight of hand ability?
I've got a +2 to sleight of hand.
Yeah, I've got a +3 on acrobatics, but
That's about.
All right. What's everyone's highest skills?
I've got.
performance.
Well, I've got +5 to animal handling, +7 to insight, +5 to medicine, perception.
Animal
+7 to
handling could
survive.
work if it's trying to imitate like a snake. See, mine are deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion. So I could intimidate it into the thing. But that might not work out well.
Survival might help us find the next one, but I guess I could try to. I guess I can try and treat it like an animal and see.
I
how
mean,
it
it kind of
feels.
is.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, give it a go, Erakos. This is their swamp. You can do it.
Okay, I try to treat it like it's a small animal and like I'm trying to pick it up for study.
Alright. Javnish kind of smirks and says, "You know, fractals aren't animals, right? They're like almost literally like magical programs."
Well, maybe they're programmed like animals.
I think the only way
I'm
to
not-
get this thing is a little good old-fashioned wrestling.
Unfortunately,
As
our
Brick
good
would
old-fashioned wrestler isn't here today, so Lilisula, I believe this might be your best bet.
Either athletics or sleight of hand is the
Oh.
suggestion.
Athletics.
Wait, hold on. Acrobatics was my higher one, not athletics. Athletics I got a -1 on. Sleight of hand I've got a 1 on.
I mean, I've got a
Val'ri?
+2. I've got +2 to sleight of hand.
I have a +5 to sleight of hand.
All right, there we go. Sneak that shit.
I also have. Well, yeah, I'm proficient in it, so I don't have expertise. What, so am I
Javnish.
rolling it? Or
Yeah, you can.
there we go. Dirty 20.
Yep. Describe how you collect this fractal mascot. First, you have to put a band around it and then place it in the sack.
Well, with sleight of hand, I just, my all that time spent with good Aunt Pim, Val is just like casually like she's looking around, not even paying attention to the conversation that was going on with Javnish and all that, and she just whoop very quickly. It's like almost as soon as it,
It's like the
She gets a
mascot.
minute.
It's like starts looking where you're looking. Like, what's so interesting? And then you're like,
yeah,
okay, go.
and then I just throw the bag over it.
Right. It kind of calms down. Like it struggles for a minute, but then kind of calms down. And you're able to put the band around
She's
it.
like holding the bag to her chest, like shh.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Shut up. No.
Don't wake up! Don't wake up!
And then she'll just like kind of close the bag and like look at everyone like, okay, are we going?
Yeah, let's keep moving. That was a successful little trip.
So
Good job.
Alright, put that mascot around with you. You now have one mascot cataloged. Javnish is kind of laughing. It's like, oh, this sounds like a blast. Mind if I tag along?
If you want.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, we're not really doing a whole lot. I mean, we're just doing chores.
It's like, without the football team, I have nothing to do. So Might as well tag along.
Yeah. All right.
He says, Lothanet, my man, I will be back with the cauldron. You have my word, and we will bring you to the fountains of Quandrix, where they will welcome you with open arms. I look forward to it. And
You better.
he snakes back into the water and starts just slightly bubbling again. He goes, oh, so relaxing.
You know, gang, we gotta ask him about whose wizard he was under, like, control, but we'll do that later. When he's in the fountain. You know, Lothanep, he said he was finally free for the wizard's control, and we should probably find out what wizard was doing that.
Oh,
But we'll do that later.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Yes.
rambled on about that. Apparently it was like a few hundred years ago.
I don't know, wizard times, sometimes that could still count. But
Wait,
anyway, let's go south, because that's where there's a
wait, are
ghost
we gonna
town.
live for hundreds of years? Like,
No,
Even
but
the ones that
maybe
don't?
they're... Ask Lilisula about liches.
Oh, yeah, they suck.
And they live for a long time. Well, kinda. I mean,
Well,
they're
yeah.
around for a long
Well,
time.
They cheat death like over and over and over again, like switching vessels all the time.
oh, interesting. Alright. Continue to head south.
What's that?
Continue to
Yeah.
head south.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so you head further south. This area right here. Two lumps of slimy vegetation and moss. Was that the right one? Yeah. Two lumps of slimy vegetation and moss stand prominently in the northeast corner of this clearing. Erakos, this is where your locate object pinged.
So I know almost precisely where it is. Or...
You know it's within this clearing. You'll have to go outside of the pathway to get there.
I just step on out and start looking.
Right.
Since I'm tracking something, would this count as survival?
I mean, yeah.
$24?
In combination with your locate object, you notice this, like, oh, it's by that two lumps of slimy vegetation that are lying in the middle of this clearing. And as
Right,
you start to walk over, and you hear this deep booming voice that goes, "Disturbed. I am disturbed."
Oh no, he's down with the sickness, guys. We gotta get out of here.
And the vegetation rises up, and this fungal, mossy beast creature is standing in front of you. And he goes, "Leave me in peace."
Oh, we'll be more than glad to, sir. We just need to grab this mascot here, and then we will be on our way. And we will disturb you no more.
He goes, "Can't get voices out of head. You must die." And it
Oh.
rushes forward. Go ahead and do initiative.
Oh.
So this icon looks like a giant, but it is a kind of like a mass of plants and fungus that's about the size of like a giant.
This guy's gonna get it.
get it.
Second, sorry, I'm gonna. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. I'm back. Greatest potatoes over here. All right.
All right, you see. All right, Val'ri, you
rat
see
battle.
Erakos, as he approaches, start to parlay with this giant fungal creature, but it's having none of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to. Oh my god, I haven't had
He
to
hasn't
fight.
moved yet. He has all your rogue garbage.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had to combat.
Yeah, I know. I don't get any neat rogue stuff other than sneak attack. I'm only level 4. No, I wanted to use one of my spells that I got. 'Cause
Oh yeah,
why
you're an
not?
arcane trickster, aren't you?
Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is sorry, I'm just reading it.
It's good.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt and pray that it hits. Hiya! Ooh. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Well, this is continuous damage, right?
It's,
It is.
No, it's only if I
Which bolt?
decide to use my next action to do damage.
Oh yeah. But the idea is once you
But
hit,
I roll.
once you
yeah.
hit, you don't have to re-roll the hit, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can just roll damage
Yeah.
every turn.
So
Ugh.
this beam of,
But-
Wow.
of lightning emanates from you and this fungal creature.
That's so upsetting. I watched it like slowly like roll.
Like, no.
Upsetty spaghetti. Okay, well, you know what? Ooh, yeah, no, that'll be it
Alright.
for me this turn.
Lose concentration. Sure, in this duration you can use your action to deal. Yeah, okay. Right. Revia.
Thinking quickly, Revia will walk to here. And she will cast Firebolt at the swamp monster.
Right.
Which I gotta click it. Roll the 10.
Unfortunately, 10 does not hit. I forgot to add,
Revia half-heartedly does it.
Javanish. I'm gonna say these characters aren't really designed to be in combat, but at your discretion, Javanish can give you the help action, give you advantage when you need to. But he can only do it once per round.
Alright, you should probably help, like, Lilisula or Erakos who's getting in melee.
Alright.
Give him some tips about fighting. Like some silk ball tips to Lilisula.
Alright, Lilisula.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Lily's turn, but well,
Is it? Is it? What
oh,
is
it
it?
is.
Well, they tied.
Oh. Weird. the turn order looks weird for me.
Yeah, me too. But if Joey says I'm next, then
It says Revia 17, Lilisula is 15, so that's what I did.
oh, that's wild. Anyway, Lilisula, using her shield in one hand, warhammer in the other, as the single hand. And that's the 1d8 plus 3, I think, right?
1d8 for the versatile weapon, yeah. You're doing
Yeah.
one-handed.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what-
so you know, when you're in the swamp, it does count as difficult terrain.
Oh, but I'm only moving like 10 feet.
Yeah.
so Lilisula, armored up, trots on up, and she gives this fella a piece of her mind. Oops. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. That's me messing up. Is it gonna? Okay, never mind. Is it gonna let me? Okay, perfect. No, it's doing the 1d8. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Take
Alright.
that result. That's the
A
one.
19 will hit,
Uh-huh.
or 7 bludgeoning.
Plunk! And I am, 1 second. Does my thing proc off spells or just when I hit them?
That is one thing.
Oh, never mind. I just pick it. Okay. I'm doing the Hexblade's curse on him.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can do that as a
It's just a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. So.
right.
Yep.
You curse this fungal creature. Yeah,
Cursed! You are cursed!
So he takes down one hand, which is like a blunt hammer. He'll try to attack Erakos for a 12.
Dunk, does not hit,
Does not hit.
or doesn't. It's just, or I just, it's slow enough that I just sort of blow out of the way.
And he'll take another one, which is a little more, almost like a sharp piece of glass almost. It'll go down on Lilisula.
You want a what?
It's attacking Lilisula for 25.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Well, yep.
Yeah,
I
that's-
am
that's it.
going to, as a reaction, I am going to use a shield,
Okay.
and an invisible barrier magical force appears to protect you, and until the start of your next turn, you have +5 bonus AC against the thing triggering the attack. Oh shit!
So you have 20,
Yeah.
24?
Shoot. Yeah, but it's 25.
Yep. I mean, I told you the amount, so if you want to not do that.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. Crap. Why'd you have to beat me by so dang much?
Yeah, he
Take-
got it.
Take 14
Yeah, I was
slashing,
just-
14 slashing damage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with that shield, unless you already had a high AC, you were not gonna.
I do
Yeah,
have a
wasn't
high
good.
AC, Dustin. I do.
Do you see this
That's
armor?
That's the damn problem, Dustin. It's because I do have a high AC.
Yeah, but he hits you pretty hard.
They're just not used to the swamp like
Only
Eric.
missed it by 1. I missed it by 1.
Can we move on with
Yep.
Eric
There
is
goes.
part of the swamp.
Ah, yes. Well, since it appears to want to get up close and personal with me, it's going to find out very quickly that that's not a good idea.
Who did he
I
hit?
cast. I
did he
hit.
Continue.
I am going to cast inflict wounds at a 2nd level. I just go up to it and I put my hand on it, and this necrotic energy goes out.
15 will hit.
For a 15 necrotic damage. Wow, that's low. Wow, that's low for 4d10.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the plant matter like withers away, drops to the swampy ground. Oh, my turn order changed. This is probably what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's weird. Val'ri, it's your turn again.
Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, Lilisula's on here twice. Don't know why. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, no, she's not there at all.
Hold on, sorry. I mean, it was there for me. I don't know.
Yeah. Roll 20 is fucking weird. Okay. I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to use my charge. Because I can do that. Because I'm moving at least 30 feet.
Right.
Right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can make it so that I move approximately 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so here. So I'm just doing a little roundabout motion, but it's fine. And I'm gonna try and hit him with that.
You're doing the.
Oh, that's
doing
not
the
gonna
charge?
Hurt. That's not gonna,
Yeah.
Yes, that's not gonna hit. That's fine, because I have another attack anyway.
You get stuck in the.
That was a bonus action. Yeah.
It's like the swampy water. You get stuck in it.
Yep. I'm just gonna do. Oh yeah, and I'll get sneak attack on this. Hell yeah.
How much damage did that do to Lilisula when it hit her?
14.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm just gonna try and hit him with my rapier. 15?
15 hits.
Oh wait, I should probably do it from
Right in its
here.
mossy butt.
Yeah. 16 damage.
16 damage. A little bit better than Witch Bolt. Just a huge
God,
flank of its mossy rear end just falls
Yep.
to the falls into the swamp.
Ew.
You just see all
Gross.
these worms and bugs.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ew. Oh.
Our little friends.
Fucking oogie boogie up in here. Jeez.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, that's my turn.
Do you have cunning actions? You want to do? Oh, you use the bonus action to.
Yeah.
Do that. Okay. Revia
Revia's gonna chill and just throw a firebolt at it.
says, "I can give you the help action. Need it."
Give it to one of them down there. Give it to Lilisula. She got hit real hard. She probably needs a pick-me-up.
It's like, you got it. Teamwork.
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna zap him. But instead of zap, I mean fry. I'm gonna fry that monster. Kablamzo!
17 will hit for 7 fire damage. Right, Lilisula.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna try this again. This time, angrily. So,
So you do have Hexblade. That means you do extra damage to it. Good.
that's true. I do.
Right, so Davnesh is giving you the help command, so you get advantage.
Good. Alrighty. All right. So I'm going to. Yeah, I think my best bet right now is like the most reliable damage I'm going to do right now is hitting it with my hammer. So, little Lilisula is gonna swing wild. Never mind. I'm not going.
You
Oh
do
wait,
that at
an advantage. Yeah.
Advantage,
Yeah.
yep.
It's. Oh, okay.
17
that
does
might.
hit.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
For 8 bludgeoning, and what's your hex?
The hex is that sorry.
1d4,
Stop.
1d6?
I get +2 bonus damage to rolls.
Okay, so you just
And,
need extra 2.
Yeah. Yep.
That's not factored in, so there you go. Alright. Dark off a mushroom that's acting like a niche, like a knee pad.
Mm-hmm.
It takes to one knee. He goes, "Little purple girl, disturb me."
Hey, you disturbed me with a whole 14 whole points of damage. You jerk.
Alright. Well, one of his clubbed hands go down Lilisula. 16 will miss.
Oh, thank God. Yep, that does
Yep.
not hurt me.
Put it above your head, and like the spongy mushroom just like crumbles when it hits it.
It's like burning.
Wow, this guy gets hard. Then
Yeah.
He will turn around. The person who stabbed him in the butt to Val'ri. Ooh. Rolls a 20.
Yes, that will hit.
Do you have that uncanny dodge
wait.
yet?
No, but I do have silvery barbs.
Alright.
So, he's gonna have to re-roll.
Like it almost hits and he goes, "Nope, think again."
Yeah, you have to re-roll and use the lower roll. Like re-roll the d20 that you used.
Fortunately, that is the lower roll. You will take 20 piercing damage.
Wait, the 20? Huh? The 20 was the lower.
Yeah,
What?
he rolled a 24.
What did he roll the first time?
A 20.
Oh, yeah. So no matter what, it will still hit.
Yep.
Well, you do give someone else advantage, though.
No.
Yeah,
Choose a different creature you can see within range. Chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within a minute. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. You're going next. You take it, Erakos.
I would suggest you maybe give that to Revia or Lilisula.
Okay, fine then. I'll give it to
Uh,
Revia. Revia,
I
take it,
wouldn't.
whatever.
I'm not gonna spend any of my good spells. All my good spells are AoEs. Not on one guy.
Erakos, you get advantage. Take
Okay.
it. Take advantage.
Very well.
But yeah, Val'ri, you take 20 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Erakos.
Well, since he's having to use advantage, he's going to do chill touch at advantage.
Which 11 does not hit.
Apparently, even Randy. Apparently, I'm your lightning rod for charisma for karma today. So I'm rolling like you.
That's life, man. That happens to me all the time.
All right.
The dice tell a story.
Like my hand, I reach out my hand to try and grab it, and like it slips through my hand.
The giant creature slips through your hand. So
Or my hand slips through the giant creature. That would actually be the more correct.
Right.
And
Val'ri.
he's like, and none of my bonus actions would be of help here, so I'm done.
Right, Val'ri.
God. Okay.
It's a ranged attack anyway. It would have been a disadvantage. So,
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna try and hit him again with my rapier.
Well, it would have been a flat roll either way. I mean, either way, I wouldn't have gotten. There is no
Yep,
way I
yep.
would have gotten that roll.
I'm going to assume an 11 does not hit.
top of the round though, Jabnish can Give you help action.
I've already rolled. It's too late. I will, however, take the bonus action to cunning action, and I'm going to disengage. Because I be hurting, so...
One of your back legs has a limp.
Yep. Ouch. Ouchie wouchie.
Alright. Revia.
Revia, getting bored, decides to amp it up and cast.
This thing is looking fairly hurt now.
Oh, okay. Then this will be good. It'll be in character. Revia does a shrug, and then she's gonna cast Scorching Ray at this thing, putting all 3 of the rays into it.
She just like meow.
That one hits.
Oh, do I have to do that? How many? Because I get 3 of them. Do I have to roll again for them? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, Scorching Ray.
It says make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Yeah. I would say it's for each one of them.
All right.
17 hits for 4. And 20 hits for 6. It's looking extremely hurt. This piece of it sort of falling off and landing in big disgusting plumps in the swamp water. He's trying to pick it up and put it back in place. Like a mushroom here. Like a rock here. But Lilisula, your turn.
Okay. Well, we all know the words. And he gets 2 more damage on top of that.
Right, 19. Which is enough. How do you kill it?
Since it's my packed weapon, I charge it up it seems like it's visibly almost like humming, and I just uppercut this thing. Like in Thor, the Thor with when he hits that rock dude and just upwards, there's bits everywhere. And then
so you find the closest thing to a head and just do a uppercut into it.
And I just bang, and it's all that's left is legs, and just flops over, and I gain 7 HP for it dying. So
yeah, bits of plant matter and swamp water just explodes over the area.
I kind of just dismiss my packed weapon. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that thing was strong. I actually had to cast a spell.
Javaness was like, did you see that?
Yeah, I was right next to it.
Is this the kind of things you were dealing with all last year? Jeez.
Yeah, all the time.
It's about once every 2 months we get into one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He seemed incredibly hostile. And I'm not just I mean physically and mentally, and
It seems like he was being driven mad.
so
Yeah, something was controlling it.
He's like, I've been sitting here longer than you have, and this, dangerous creatures tend to stay away from, where people tend to gather.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, guys might want to be careful if you're going deeper in the swamp, but I'm going to be here to help you. I'm not leaving you alone after that guy attacked.
Oh, well, thank you, Javadesh. You're a cool dude.
Greatly appreciated.
Also,
Yeah.
we should probably investigate its corpse, because I think it was driven mad by, the mascot talking to it.
How do you know that?
I mean, I put 2 and 2 together. Remember, he was talking about how the voices would not stop, and Erakos had a ping in his mind about the mascot, so he put 2 and 2 together.
What kind of where the mound was? A little like a head of a almost like a Roman-esque statue pokes his head out of the out of like the remains.
Oh, good, I didn't completely pulverize it.
And the little spirit mascot pokes his head out, looks around. He goes, well, that's one bit of excitement. It actually talks. It goes, well, that's one bit of excitement that's now over with. He goes, what do you want?
You.
He goes, me? I'm a free spirit now. Don't need to listen to you.
Want to fight us?
He goes, no, but I'm not your property.
I never said you were property.
What if I don't?
But you gotta come with us.
It's like, I know what that professor was going to use me for. I was a great philosopher back in life, and I'm not going to be used as some kind of sport ball in your sport ball game.
You know, you can be the smartest, with the most philosophy in the sport ball team. You know, minds win wars as much as muscles do.
Oh, I know about this mage tower. It's all about violence and warfare and not intellectual at all.
Oh no, I beg to differ. Because I can present to you in song as to as to the merits of the academic value of combat and the philosophies therein.
He goes, well, little Miss Intellectual, why don't you persuade me?
Can I give her the help action since I'm right next to her?
Persuasion is one of the things I can actually do like really well, and
Yeah.
I've got a thing prepared for this. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're not immediately helping, but Ravenesh or Javanesh will
He'll give me the help up action.
do the help
too.
action because that's like the benefit of having him
Or,
around.
I'm like performance. I'm sorry, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Performance. I'm gonna perform, because I'm going to stand before him and in prose. So once long ago, there like poets and warriors were one and the same. There were ancient texts that described great warriors who fought with their hearts and their words as much as they fought with their muscles. And so, like, being part of the tradition of intertwining intellectual philosophy and combat, it's actually more married than you might think. You see, if you don't have any strategy or any heart going into the combat and going into the muscles, then it's just pointless, meaty nonsense. But in reality, it's a performance of philosophy as well as strength.
Right?
And I'm
Can
gonna
be either
roll.
persuasion
roll.
or performance.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
With advantage. Because Raven, like everyone's in Erakos and Javanesh are just like nodding their heads, like, interesting, very wise, very.
Thanks, my orcish uncle told me about it. Or, well, adopted uncle. But yeah.
Revia looks disappointed because she wanted to call him a coward and make him, like, subservient through words, but I guess the song will do. The spoken word will do.
Like, sung in orcish prose.
I suppose there is a certain similarity between a battle of wits and a battle of swords, as it were, and perhaps I could learn something being part of this mage tower.
And maybe you'll learn something, and maybe you'll teach something along the way. Who knows?
That's true.
I could even be your mascot.
Yes. You see, mascots are intended to inspire the players who fly underneath their banner. You are right in the front lines. You get to inspire your team with incredible poetry and fantastic wit. I mean, why else wouldn't why wouldn't you want to be part of that? You, with your impeccable intellect and your incredible poetry, you can move their hearts to victory. And that's what I'm saying. You're not just some stuffed animal for people to look at and be entertained by. You stand to inspire. And what are poets if not inspirations?
For all these years, I think I found an intellectual equal. I know you're of the Prismari College, but until your Mage Tower game, I must stay with you so we can discuss philosophies and in history together. We must.
Glorious.
He will take the armband, put it around himself, and hop into the bag.
Yay!
Well done, gang. What's all your healths at?
I actually was able to get pretty stable with killing that thing, so I'm
I'm at
pretty good.
11 hit points.
Yeah, I'll walk over to Val'ri and I'll give her cure wounds. Hold on, let me pull that up. Where's it? She gets 11 hit points back.
Not bad. It's like, you guys are a lot more fun than the team I had. First and second years. After we split up, we didn't really hang out much anymore. But you guys seem tight.
Yeah, life or death experiences will do that to you. It's called trauma bonding.
Revia is technically correct.
The best kind of correct, according to some.
He goes, okay, where to next?
Well, we got two, and we're in like the southeast, so let's just kind of keep circling around, you know?
It's like follow the stump.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Alright.
Unless someone else wants to actually say anything. Revia was saying that.
Yeah, I would cast another locate object, but I'm starting to run low on second level slots.
Yeah, I would say we need to keep your spell slots going.
Javna says, I know that spell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look for any of the ink stuff. Those are going to be the harder ones to find.
Oh, the ink
it'll,
ones?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
I
a
hate
pest.
those ones. Like, if any of those get into your feathers, it's impossible to get out.
Oh man, I can only imagine because I don't have feathers, but I would imagine it would be terrible in my hair.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not bad in
that white hair you have, and not anymore. It's black,
Oh goodness, yeah, no,
like for weeks.
yeah, no, don't
Yeah,
want
no,
that.
you might be able to pull it off.
No, I tried. I had purple in it for a while, but I might go back to it later. I like the purple a
Oh,
lot.
but it was an edgy cliche that writers use as lazy visual storytelling. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Oh no, purple is my favorite color.
Revia will sometimes just put an inkling on her to give herself like the old-fashioned miniature oil highlights to make her reds pop a little more. So she just pours it on herself. I'm like, yeah, let it sink into the cracks.
Deep into the scales.
Yeah, deep into the scales, get some contrast.
You're supposed to use those, to like help you write down spells, not
I gotta look good.
Right, so you will cast Locate Object towards an Inkling mascot. and he goes, "Oh, one's close by," and he'll point to the southwest. If you follow this path here. He goes, if you want to go to the hall too, they might have some supplies that might be useful. But yeah, the Inkling mascot is in that stinky swamp there.
Yay! Sticky swamps. You're pretty useful, Javaness. We can replace Brick with you if needed.
I like Brick a lot though.
Yeah, no,
I think you would compliment Brick, if anything.
Right, what's everyone's passive perception as you look into the swampy area?
12.
passive perception 15.
15.
11.
Mine is what the hell is 12.
Oh. Yeah, Erakos, since you became like acquainted with the swamp, you do see two large objects like swimming around in the swamp water. They're leaving like little ripples, and every once in a while, like some of the mossy stuff that's covering the swamp will like kind of bob up and down.
I think we may have found something.
But
Oh, let's let me grab it.
you do see two of them.
I guess.
Oh, I got Mage Hand. I can do it. It's easy. Revia summons a Mage Hand and tries to grab one of them.
Right, you wait till one of these ripples get close to the edge of the water, and you try to like make a grab, but expecting something small. But when it grasps something and begins to lift it up, something much larger comes out of the water. Think of like an alligator, but almost like a slug. And Erakos, you recognize this as a pest that has grown to enormous sizes.
Oh,
Wax the vexing pest.
oh,
And then the second
oh,
worm
dear.
rises up. It looks a little different. These pests is a little different. But two of them rise up and start slithering towards the bridge. We'll roll initiative again. Right, Lilisula and Val'ri.
I'm sorry, I just rolled it.
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative.
It still shows the other one on my screen, though. Oh, sorry, I just had... Well, no, let me refresh. That's bizarre. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go.
Right, 10. You do notice that these pests seems to have like a kind of a hard outer shell, but the rest of their body seems a little soft. But Revia, you're first.
Oh boy. I'm just looking. Yeah, why not? We're going to... I want to see something. If I'm assuming, but maybe I shouldn't. Yo, what happens if I grease it up?
They are in the swamp water. So I don't know if that'll necessarily do anything. They're not on solid ground.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Well, I think it's time for Revia to bravely go back and then cast. I'm just gonna cast another Scorching Ray.
Right.
So I get 3 of those. I'm gonna plug 2 into the closest one and 1 into the far one.
Right.
So this is going to the far one.
Uh, 10 will miss.
And the next 2 will be going to the close one.
Alright, that hits for 9 fire. Uh, 12 unfortunately will miss.
Alright. And that's it.
These look like big, blubbery, fleshy alligators. Javnesh goes, yeah, I've heard of these. This is what happens when a pest goes missing and left to its own devices for too long. Let's see what this thing can do. This one will go under the water and pop up in front of Lilisula and try to grasp it in its claws, in its mouth. Make a bite attack.
Uh-huh.
Or 13.
Oh, it does not hit me.
Yeah, clink.
Yeah.
It's like, that would have hit me. Not anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah, I wouldn't. It would have.
Alright, there it goes.
Alright, Erakos actually decides maybe to help make sure everybody's got a little bit more of a chance to hit these things. He casts Bless.
Alright.
Ooh.
Is that D4?
That's a D4 for 3 people.
Right.
And he's going to cast it on, well, Revia, Lilisula, and Val'ri, but not himself.
Well, I'm just selfless like that. Alright, you cast Bless, and it is concentration.
Yep.
Right.
So he is actually going to back up. Well, you know what? He's just going to stay right where he is. So if he backs up, he's going to take a hit. If he doesn't back up, he's going to take a hit. He's fine.
Alright. This pest kind of waddles up the little bank here and begins like hacking, going and lets out a spray of acid. So I want Val'ri and Erakos to give me a dexterity saving throw. So it goes in a line.
23.
23.
14.
14. Alright, you're able to dodge out of the way. But you will take... what was that? 6 acid damage. No, 5. 5? Yeah, 5. 5 acid damage.
Alright, and
Yeah, you give me a
I
concentration
still have
check.
Bless.
Yep, good.
Nat 20.
You super have it. Still have it.
Maybe I could skip my next Constitution. Maybe I
No,
can skip my
doesn't
next
work
roll.
like that, Dustin.
I know. I'm being like,
Right, Val'ri, sure.
Mr. Rules Lawyer.
All right, I'm
I
going
know,
to. Let's see here. Fuck, Erakos, you're in the way. Actually, I can move. Just kidding. 5, 10. Oh, that's. Wow, these guys are big. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're huge. Like size of like a crocodile.
Well, I guess technically I could make it so that it will hit both of them. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Alright.
So it's a 15-foot cube. So they have to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
First one rolls
It's a 12 DC.
First one rolls a 7.
Uh-huh.
Next one rolls a 12. So the first one.
Alright, beats it. But the one that failed will take full damage and also be pushed 10 feet away.
Alright.
And then
So
the
since
one...
they're still in the water, just like it just places all this swampy water. It just gets sprayed everywhere. Alright, first one will take 10. The other one takes half.
Yep.
Alright. Oh shoot, these things are sharing a health pool.
I love this new character, Val'ri Lilisula.
That's why I was saying Ravenous earlier.
Ravenous. Oh yeah.
Because they were mixed together.
That's so good. That's so good.
Sorry.
Valericosula.
Val'ri. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Sorry, these two tokens were sharing health, so I need to
Oh, that's okay.
do that. The other one will take 5. I think technically one took a little more damage than it should have, so I'm going to add just a couple hit points.
Oh, it was 10 or 5. So.
Yeah. Alright, they're both on the same health. Oh, and it gets pushed back 10 feet?
10 feet. Yep.
Right. Just splashes back.
That's it.
Right. Lilisula.
Alright, cool. Let's smack the hell out of this thing.
You
Alright,
get
and I
D4
got-
to your attacks, since
Okay, cool.
bless.
Yeah. Yep, and Lilisula's swinging that with that old conjured warhammer of hers. And then,
Oh, a 20 will hit.
yep.
Or 10 bludgeoning.
And that's all I can do on that, because I can only do that curse thing once a time, so.
Alright. Revia.
I'm trying to see. So if I move here. Okay, that's what I have to do. Revia will go here. And we'll cast Burning Hands at 2nd level to fry both of the pest.
Right.
And she's going to be using her sorcery meta magic points to do a quicken spell on these. So slam 2 of my points. And then I'm going to hit him with
Quicken
burning...
spell is, let's get 2 targets.
A quicken spell lets me cast this as a bonus action, and
Okay.
then as a regular action, I can basically just throw out a firebolt.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the quickened 2nd level hands. It's on both of them with a dex save of 14.
Alright. Fortunately, they both pass. Do they take half damage?
Yeah, it's half.
Alright.
And then... Oh yeah, so I guess that D4... I'm going to save that for a saving throw.
And no, the D4 doesn't go away.
That's on me, I'm going to save it. Oh, is it just permanent for everything?
Unless he loses concentration, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna just slap the one Lilisula hit with a firebolt, and I guess I'll put a D4 on it. So it's gonna be not 13.
13 is not enough.
Oh no. Oh, I gotta roll for it. Okay, yeah, it is 13.
Yep, not enough.
All right, well, that's it.
But the one of the pests that you attacked lets out a blubbery roar. He's obviously hurt. He doesn't like it. He will disengage and go underneath the water. And the other one sees his friend leave and will do the same.
It's not his turn.
Yeah, but I think
Dustin, he's the DM.
Oh. Oh, they're just leaving? Oh,
Yeah,
they're done?
they're
Oh.
gone.
The aggressive
Oh.
creature's attack, retreating back into the brush only if the character reduces one or both of them to 10 hit points or fewer.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
Would you like
I
more
retract my
rules?
statement. No,
Yeah, more rules.
no, I withdraw the statement.
Tell us how we beat the campaign in like 1 second. Tell us Grayson Wildermare's fatal weakness. Like he's allergic to peanuts or something, and we get him one, and he just dies.
Right after the
Hubris?
after the pests go away, see this little inky black spot appear in the swamp in front of you, and this little blobby little inkling appears and floats in front of you.
Val'ri, are you good at talking to these things?
Javnish goes, "Oh, there's your inkling. I'm not touching it."
What makes you think I'd be good at it?
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, I talk to him a bunch, but I don't know. Maybe you're doing better stuff. I don't know what you do all day.
I can barely even talk to people.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. I guess I'll convince it. I work with these things fairly often.
When you say that, Val'ri, the inkling lets out a little laugh, like hee 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 hee. Points and laughs.
Loves me.
It's a little rude there, Inkling.
Well, they're pretty rude. That's why I like them.
He starts like swishing around the air, making little patterns.
Listen, you just gotta not like. You gotta be firm with them, like here.
This one, I think you're gonna have to actually wrestle him or sneak up on him. These aren't really listening to anything.
Oh, because Revia was going to speak inside of its mind and then intimidate it into like following him.
Yeah, you can try that.
All right, so Revia is going to use her psychic powers to enter the thing's mind, and she's going to be like, "Listen here, you little shit! You get back here, and you get on your stupid thing. I had to fight a frog, and if you don't, I'm going to use you to oil my toes." But she's doing that inside of its brain, so the rest
Your
of them can't do it.
intimidation at advantage because Javnish is giving you help, but he's like terrified at the expression that you're making. This poor little mascot starts to quiver, like little ripples start appearing in its ink body, and it's like little mischievous expression just goes terrified, and it just droops down and like gets into the back.
See, there you go.
I turned to Erakos. I'm like, "What did you do?"
What do you mean?
That thing looks like you put the fear of God in it.
Yeah, that's how you have to treat them. I told you I deal with these things all the time.
Erakos is not entirely enthused with how that turned out.
I'm just expecting a job well done here at this point, so, you know.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, you've gotten half of the mascots, which you know is going to help Professor Sharkbeak out. There's like a sudden like shift in the atmosphere. Like you get this sudden chill.
Anyone else a
I
little
want
cold?
everyone roll me either nature or arcana.
Nature or Arcana?
Both are +0, so we're going to Arcana. Revia rolled a 4. She's just pleased that she got to psychically yell at someone.
Erakos rolls an 18.
Alright. What about Lilisula?
Nature or what? I'm sorry?
Oh, you get a D4 on these as well, by the way.
Yeah, Bliss isn't. We're not.
Nature and what?
Or Arcana.
Oh, wait,
Arcana.
no. Oh, excuse me. You don't get D4 on these because they're not saving rolls. You're right.
Oops.
4.
Not good.
Yeah, again, Erakos, Mr. Swampman. Well, anyone else would kind of sense like, oh yeah, this is a smelly swamp. The longer you've been here, you're beginning to notice that something isn't right. About the smell in this area. Like it's like this rotten egg smell, just in the back of your nostrils. Like you just can't get that you just can't get like out of your nose.
Man, I know this is a swamp, and I know this sounds strange for saying this in a swamp. Something stinks around here.
You know, I was thinking the whole place smells weird, but now that you're saying it, I guess that means something, right?
Nah, I trust
Yeah.
his opinion. He's been here the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, something's a swamp normally has its own particular perfume, as some would say, but no, this is outside the norm. This smells like death.
You want to bail?
No, in fact, I suspect we need to be. I suspect we need to keep looking, but we need to be a bit more careful.
See, I would say like we got like half. And
Javanish.
out of character if Val'ri is like, like too hot. It's okay. Yeah, because like Revia's
call
like,
a little
no, we
early
got
to
half.
talk about today. I mean,
bail.
most of the adventures is like this. But I will conclude on this thing. Javanesh says to Erakos, saying, "I smell it too." And he goes, "It's gonna take a long time to wash out, and he will step into the murky waters." And I go, "It's this way." I smell it in my nose.
Oh no, his beautiful feathers.
He's like, I know.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I'm picking it up too. Yeah, let's go. Let's head towards the source of this because I suspect we're gonna, rip the Band-Aid off.
You'll kind of explore until you find this relatively stable piece of ground, and he goes, the whole swamp kind of had this smell right now that you mention it, but something is disturbing here. And I want you to give me a perception check, Erakos, and whoever decides to come with them.
Would you say, Joey, that this area, like the swamp in particular, makes Val think of the one swampy area in Prismere?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. It's actually not that different because in Prismere, like, it floods every few hours. And you basically have to wade neck deep in it.
Well, I'll go with them. What are we doing? Perception check?
Perception check, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Jesus, my rolls tonight. Ugh.
Erakos, you come across something unnatural to the swamp. It's like glassy black pieces of kite
Oh.
that are
That's not right.
kind of embedded into the mud. Javanesh kind of kneels down and he goes, "This isn't from some normal bug, is it?"
No, I don't believe it is. That looks like some sort of. Can I examine like the?
Yeah, you can give me either nature or arcana.
Yeah, I thought I could recognize it, but no, no.
Do you think maybe Aasimar would know?
He might.
Oh yes, he would absolutely know.
Maybe we should bring this back to him.
Yeah, let's get some and
Yeah,
sure,
I
we're
put some
talking to show a
samples.
teacher.
I like put some samples in a bag.
Yeah, you collect some. And these things are like little chips of this stuff, not really big, like the size of like coins
chip.
almost.
No.
And as you're collecting them, Javanesh goes, "There's something written here. Or at least there used to be. Like, there's like a dried mud bank here. There's words in it."
Oh. What does it say?
He kind of looks at it, he kind of tilts his head like an owl. He goes, "Well, some of it's washed away. It sounds like nonsense."
Can I look at it too?
Yep.
Is there anything you want me to roll?
I'll give you a perception. I mean, you can see it.
Like I'll lean over and try to look at it myself too while I'm at it.
Oh,
I help.
that's
Yeah.
a bit better.
Yeah, you see, even though some of the words kind of like washed away, there are some still technically legible, but it's almost like nonsense. It's almost like a word salad. But Erakos, since you were the one that discovered one of the ones that discovered the journal and probably spent the most time with it, you recognize some of the handwriting as the same as what was in the journal, especially near the end when when whoever wrote it was becoming more unhinged.
Oh dear. I recognize that crazed handwriting. It's that same fella that was dealing with the tainted bomb.
It's like, wait, you mean that journal you discovered? That guy was here too?
Yeah, well, he never did quite find him, so I suspect he's still around.
Goes,
Great.
I mean, this looks. Who knows when this was written? Could have been from last year.
Oh, I suspect we're not that lucky.
He goes, "I think we've spent maybe enough time in the swamp."
Yes, I believe our time in the swamp may be coming to an end.
I mean, I know there's more mascots, but there's more evidence of that crazy wizard here. That might be why some of the wildlife is acting strange.
Yeah, yes, it is definite. The tone in the swamp has definitely taken a turn for the worse. It might be time to leave.
Oh, I already used all my
Post-haste.
spells, so I'm like, I want to bail.
Yeah, so let us get out of here as soon as possible.
I mean, we got half. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
Do we want to swing
out
back
of
by?
character. Yeah, I know what that thing they found is. At least I have a good idea of what it is.
Do we want to swing back by and get that water thing before we leave?
Nah, Javadesh will do it.
He's like, yeah, don't worry, I'll come back for it. I made a promise.
I'd be quick about doing that. 'Cause the longer something like that's in a environment like this, the more likely it is to be corrupted.
Well, do you have a carrying case or anything big enough to hold?
I haven't. Well, I have. How does it? Is it more than 1 gallon of liquid?
Yeah.
I don't know if
It's
it
like
gives
big.
us. Yeah, the water weird is a large creature, so it'll almost be like a bathtub worth of water.
Yeah, it's like a bathtub full of water.
Unless
I
you
don't.
had a never-ending thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
you're
I've got
gonna
a,
have to drink them. Store them
I've
in your
got-
belly.
I've got a bag of holding, but I don't want to stick a hole.
I mean, that could work. It's only for a few minutes, like for a little bit.
You have a
Yeah.
bag of holding?
Yeah, I picked it up picked it up at the library for helping out.
Oh.
All right. Mostly, also
but-
you're having this conversation like in the safety of the hall, in the middle of the map. And there's no students here. They haven't had classes. Hasn't started here yet. But you do find 2 potions of healing and 3 vials of antitoxin.
Hmm.
So if you want to take those, you can.
Y'all can have those. I'm perfectly fine.
Good, I'm stealing it. I want the antitoxin. I'm not getting poisoned.
You convince Lothanep to hop into the bag of holding. Thinks it might be fun to go into an interdimensional space for a little bit. Something he hasn't done before.
Do be careful about the contents in there. Don't get the damage in my stuff.
It's getting wet. Don't worry.
Yay!
But you drop him off at Quandrix. Let me just put him here so you can see. He sees like all the fountains in the sky, rivers, and crystal clear water, and he's just it's like, oh, it's like elemental heaven. You let him loose in the water. A few students like immediately start talking to him. Professor walks by and goes, well, it looks like we have a new guest who decided to drop by.
It's more than that. It's cool.
I'm sure he won't be a problem here. And you, like, explain the situation. Like, as long as he's not a nuisance, cause any trouble, he's welcome to stay here.
I suspect he'll be pleasant company here.
Yeah, he probably has some information about like the stuff that you're having issues with.
Which stuff?
You know, like that wizard.
Oh yeah.
He was enslaved by him.
Yeah, he explained he was summoned by a wizard like several hundred years ago, and he just kind of abandoned him there in the swamp, and he just likes that fountain. And like once like school starts, he has to abandon it because like it's too busy around there, but he likes to spend his time there.
Mm-hmm. Reasonable.
Yep. It's like that makes perfect sense. All right, so Jess, if you wish to cool down a little bit, we can end it. We can call a little early today.
In the 2 hours that we've been waiting, the temperature has dropped approximately 1 degree.
Oh, so
And it's
better.
Yeah, it's so much better.
Would you rather it go up a degree?
Yeah, I hope it sounds awful. I hope it gets better.
It won't. It's supposed to be like this all week.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to go cool down a little bit, that's fine. If anyone else wants to do anything else or RP a little. I will say that Professor Sharpbeak, as a thank you for getting at least half of the mascots, she gives you a voucher for one uncommon magic item at the Biblioplex store.
Oh, good.
For each of us, or just one?
Just one. One free uncommon magic item. And she listens to you about the chitin you found. And she goes, "Well, I assure you we've combed nearly the entire Sedgemoor for this individual. And what you found just must be a remnant of his experiments from last semester. As for the animals, it's must be an unfortunate after effect of his experiments. But I assure you that we, the other faculty, will take the appropriate measures. We'll postpone classes starting there for the time being, and search out any more dangers or any more evidence of this rogue wizard. But as a thank you, have a voucher for a magic item of your choice, an uncommon magic item, at the Biblioplex store. Nothing too dangerous, mind you. And I shall, of course, tally the points that you earned for helping me out. But I'm sure the Mr. Wildmare, I also asked his group for help as well. I wonder if he served any, if he'll do better.
Well, I suspect, I would hope that they got out at about the same time we did, because the swamp was feeling very unfriendly by the time we left.
It's like, indeed. It's like, well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and perhaps a shower is in order.
Yes, very much.
Mm-hmm.
And just between you and me, being some of the more popular students here at Strixhaven last year, I do believe you'll be a shoo-in for the Battle of Strixhaven. So don't act surprised if you make the cut. She gives a little laugh.
Favoritism.
Exactly.
I'm just glad that people don't give me advantages based on the fact that I come from a prestigious magical family, and that they just, let me earn my opportunities. I really appreciate that.
Oh man, we could have a flying broom.
I was actually looking. Well, actually, I got the bag of holding. I don't want to.
Right, she will reward you 10 points for bringing back the mascots. But later you'll find out that Grayson's team did also bring some in. But not as many as you. They got chased off by a crazy giant boar. A very territorial one. And they were only able to get 1 or 2. So they will get some points.
Okay, so I know I want to use our magical item for shenanigans, but we should probably just give Brick a magical battle axe.
Yeah, you don't have to decide now.
I'm just saying, the smart choice is let Brick have a +1 battle axe.
For violence.
Well, yeah, because part of the party. And also, he needs to be able to hit things, especially if we get some kind of immunity, because all the rest of us have special wizard powers, so it's not as big a deal.
Mm-hmm. Right, but yeah, you can talk about it in the Discord or next week. That's what we'll call it for tonight.
Hooray!
Yay! Thanks for plans.
Nepotism.
Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how
Lilisula's a
Revia
Nepo
literally lives
baby.
her life.
Revia and Lily are Nepo babies.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
designed. That's why I'm psychic.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm not. It's just my family is just good at magic.
Nepo baby. Maybe
Yeah.
in D&D terms, Nepo baby has nothing to do with like money or class. It's just how powerful your family is. As a
Yeah.
whole.
But her dad is a well-known adventurer.
He is.
Raid
Yeah.
the Sunless Citadel and the Forge of Fury.
True.
He
It's
helped
true.
slay a black dragon. Remember that?
I don't. But the thing is that these adventures, man, is like to me, it was Tuesday.